Yes, man. Yeah. This is crazy. The lovable lunatic. I'm telling you, Coach Notonku Spider here. Let's go crazy with this program. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. I'm just happy. Hee-haw. 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 Yes, man.
Well, we inside.
The only podcast does know to grab the cat twice. Buy them the cat twice. I see what you're saying here.
Only we trying to make it a PG PG podcast tonight, right? We trying to bring Jesus back into the Christmas.
That's it. That's me. You're talking to me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's these traditional wholesome values that seem to be lacking in the society. This is the man who is bringing it back for us tonight. We are Tio Loco.
Tio Loco.
Uncle Crazy, welcome.
Yes, man. Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man. By
the original. Are you? Oh yes, two man here always alongside Mr. Bazzi.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. My first questions I have to ask: are you a cocoa pile or are you like the Venezuelan that come across? What are you?
Well, right. My father is a Chinese man, and my mother is Venezuelan.
Oh wow!
I kind of Bronx, the Bronx can something like you, something like both of you all. Bronx and Venezuelan, and she from Guiria in Venezuela. She came here in 1930. She came here. The same thing, right? The same thing that happening here now with Venezuelans coming here.
Yeah,
it happened in the days of Simon Bolivar in 1930, and I said that Venezuela. My mother came here. She met my father who had a shop, and they happen to make 10 children. I am the middle. I am the fifth.
You told them make 10 kids.
They make 10 kids. My mother make 10 kids. 10 of us.
Dang.
Yeah, and 4 of us. 2 died during the COVID, but they still live in about 70 something years.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah. So I am part Cocoa Pile, part Trinidad Chinese.
I had somebody that legit. Big up to you, Ken. I was like, what you want to hear the man say? He was like, what exactly is, or like, what is crazy? Like, where he grew up? What is his ethnicity?
Yeah.
Because you are very racially confusing. Because I was like, is he a Spanish? Tell me Chinese. I didn't know nobody Chinese.
But everything he say, you can actually see it in him now.
Like when
you see it now.
Because the hair flush, that hair flush.
But my hair wasn't always like this.
Really?
No, my hair, like in. My first calypsonian name was Wong Ping. That is because I used to look more like Chinese, chinky eye with flat nose.
Really?
You never heard the term in those days. Chinese never died with flat nose and chinky eye.
Yeah, that was
right. That is had flat nose like this, and then my hair was like the trim was a alipang. That's in the Vietnam War.
You put the ball over your head.
Yeah, well, how old are you, boy?
Me 36. I 36.
Oh, but you that is history.
Yeah,
your grandparents must tell you about that. Well, that years ago, Alipang with the ball on top of your head, and they just cut around it.
Yeah. See that?
So your hair would be like straighter. It's like straighter. It was just still had the weaves and thing in it.
No, it didn't. Well, this I was a Rasta before. I was Rasta crazy. I was supposed to be a Rasta. But I tried the Rasta thing, it didn't work for me. It worked for most people, right? It didn't work for me because, it's like, my teeth are getting brown. I was smoking 75 joints a day.
75 is it?
Oh, it's paramin,
That's crazy.
Yeah, these days, I think they call the red beard. Yeah, when you take a pull in that, they go and lie down and relax. Yeah. But I don't do that again because I ain't that crazy no more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so, Crazy, what bring you into music? What was
when I used to go Nelson Street Boys, I started at the age of 12. And I had a favorite calypsonian by the name of Spoiler. He used to sing one of the greats. He's one of the greats in calypso. He used to sing more humorous songs. This happened recently. People used to find I singing those songs good. And I used to go by the beach because I used to play a little cuatro. And when we go by the beach, my family used to go Mearo. Sometimes we go Maracas. And people used to hear me singing Spoiler song and tell me, why you start singing? I say, me? For Sparrow and they laugh at me. And I had a friend named Height. He was a calypsonian singing in the tents. And he heard me and he said, boy, I will write a song for you. And he wrote a song named China Man for me. China, I am the man. In those days, it's not Viagra. China Man was in a little bottle with a little bottle.
Wait a minute. Uncle Crazy, you can't just pass that just so. In those days, it didn't have Viagra.
It didn't have Viagra.
Right.
Well, I don't know if people don't understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. Who don't know? Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know.
But I sang about that. Because when I was composing, he see me, he said, look, you look like Chinese, so let me sing China Man, because that's the thing now. And I said, I am the man they call China Man. I am the man they call me Satisfaction. I'm part of some men's life. I will satisfy the wife. They're searching for me, they on the run, looking for China Man. And people didn't like it.
That's long time gone man lyrics, boy.
So when you singing that, men didn't want to brace you and be like, hey. Because you know the talk was like for your generation calypso artists or soca artists is only at like real man wife and or you have to jump out window and all kind of thing. That was the talk.
Surprisingly, the man at that time who used to sing those type of songs was Lord Shorty. He wasn't Rash Shorty yet. He's the man who created the soca. He did like it too because he used to rule the tents with those kind of songs.
Yeah.
He and Sparrow, because I started off with Sparrow tent, singing in the original young. And I tried to copy them now, so I want to sing dirty double anta songs. So that was my first one, this China Man thing. And Shorty find I was good, and he liked my voice. You know, he liked my voice, and because he wrote songs for Baron. At that time when Baron sang Electrician, so people find out, the manager of the tent find that my voice was similar to Baron. And he picked me for that. He said, boy, you sound like Baron, so I'll pick you to sing with Shorty, Sparrow, Rose, and Lord Melody.
And that's how, because you say all the people you call there, all of them end up in Bacchanal time basically. So it was like,
Rose was there,
Rose was
Shadow
there.
was there.
Before the movie starts up, he in an apartment with 2-3 girls. Shadow was pull up on him, was like, yo, where my money? That's how the movie starts. And so here you 2-3 years like no where one
Bacchanal time.
Bacchanal time.
But let me tell you the joke about that. Stuart Whitmore, a big star. He was supposed to play that role, you know. I wasn't supposed to be in the movie. But Stuart Whitmore disappointed him. He said he couldn't make it again. And the fella Kamaludin, the fella who did the movie, he called me, he said, look, the best man to do this thing. And I never read no script. He only tell me say that, and I do that natural. And it sold out. We sold out in 1978. We did the movie in 77. But in 1978, sold out, you know, all those theaters. We had it for about 2 weeks. Everybody going to see this movie because there's a lot of fun, laughter, and comedy. A lot of comedy.
Very fun.
So we have plenty of history to unpack tonight, right?
The first thing for a short time.
For a short time, man. We had a TUCO. Thank you for coming out at the same time.
Not only that, what you all giving me a chance to do is to get in touch with the young people. Because I like to help young people, and my name is Ayong. My name is Edwin Ayong. I'm telling you, look at 81 years. I am young, and with this now, and you all are young fellas, I am glad to be here to get in contact with the youths because in 2025, which is next year, I will be doing things with the youths. You know, songs like who knows they could win the road match. They say when you're doing anything, you got to put your best foot first. And they say that your very first impression, that's the one with last. But it's long time we doing this, and we not new in the game. Why not cannot tame? And then come out of it. You see that? How much 81-year-old man can do that?
No, but how you have the energy at 81? That's my thing. Like, you know, like okay, I just feel like tired during the day when I was like 12 o'clock, it's like, yo, I need a nap. Oh, you have all this
have that
vigor.
in mind. You have that. You see people who make 100 years? They have that in their mind that they go in and make 100. When people ask me my age, I don't tell them 81. I just tell them 19 more. You know, it's some younger, but 19 and 81 is 100.
I hear him say that.
So that's the attitude. That's the attitude they have to have.
Because you like. This is the oldest variant I'm here. This is if I could end up like this.
Speaking of variant, what make them call you crazy?
No, it was supposed when I was looking for a calypso name. In those days, I used to look more like a Chinese. The fella say, "Well, why do you call yourself Wong Ping?" I didn't like that. I find the song too stupid. Because there's another fella named Rex West. He is a Chinese man and he used to sing
comedy.
So I say I don't want to be no kicks man. I want a better name. So my partner, I say, why do you call yourself Craze, right? So I say yes, that sound good, Calypso Craze. And I say yes, I like Craze. And when I went to, they picked me with the name Craze, but the girl who typed out my name to put it on the flyer, she misprint 2 E's at the end, CRAZEE. So everybody was saying, who is this Crazy? I said, no, it's Crazy. They said, I'll leave it so. And that's how the idea. I say, boy, would the France I could promote this thing like crazy? I went up St. Anne's Hospital, you know, and I start mingling with the mad people up there. to get popular.
Method acting, yes?
Yes,
Yeah,
I went, I did mad things, climb up on Cipriani statue and all this thing. And that's how I managed to get popular.
Right. So wait, now you went viral before it had
It's
social media.
Yeah. Well, I planned things with the Vagrancy Squad in town. That is in 1978.
What's the Vagrancy Squad?
Should I bring some photos here
Yes,
for all you to see?
we can
Because I think that is true.
If you have like stuff
You
like
could
that,
pull it up. You could pull it up on
if you have stuff like that, like you are like duplicates it, bring it here. We can line up the wall with like memorabilia and these kind of things.
Well, we do that.
It's a blank canvas right there for all this.
Yeah, man,
That's what
could
you
I
want
have these
for.
things where I could have tell them, look, that is 1979 when I rode a horse up Frederick Street and sold 8,000 albums. Sold 8,000
In
albums.
1979.
1979.
Men struggle to sell 25.
Yeah,
right now.
well, I have the record for the most selling albums in history. When I introduced the Parang Soca, which was the first genre of Christmas music in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Maria, that was 1978. Right? I sold, right by Cipriani, 8,000 records at that same time. Because
Wow.
people, and I rode a horse up Frederick Street. A lot of people see it on the internet.
So
Yeah.
we get now it was crazy, turned into crazy.
Into crazy.
That
yeah.
ship sail.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, it remained as crazy because I started looking for an image. And I had a very good manager, a fellow by the name of Garrido. He was my manager for 2 years. And he was giving me good ideas too. He was also part of a big hit I had in 1979 named Guadeloupe Chick. Crazy, I don't know why I love you so. That was a big hit at that time.
Very important.
Guadalupe.
Very
What the
important.
chick,
Uncle.
yeah.
Uncle Crazy, we want to find out something important.
Yeah.
Uncle Crazy and the ladies, right?
Yeah.
In the 70s and the 80s.
It was empty. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the time Crazy. Well, maybe the 60s too. Well, I don't know how.
Yeah. Well, in those days, I had the ladies and them.
Yeah.
You know, my name is Edwin. And them, some of them used to want to call me Ed. I said, don't call me Ed. Call me Eddie instead. Because Ed is too close to erectile dysfunction. No, all right, sorry. I'll look at you here. No, sorry. Sorry. That's why my brother vexed with me. You know, my brother said I mustn't come on these
You're here for
podcasts.
that. That's what that's for. Right?
Yeah.
That's what you can talk now. You can talk now. It's nice.
You can see
You
that.
can talk now.
We pay our own bills.
We pay. I know about the station.
Yeah.
Right, so you was basically saying that long time ladies, because we are watching these days, right, where and this is a weird kind of thing, right? So I want to be careful with our put it across.
Yeah.
The men nowadays in music, long time you would see a soca man promoting for the ladies in a sense. We don't see that kind of showboating again, you know. And I wonder now if it's because of the fact that the music changed that.
Yeah, the
The
music.
masculinity don't push that former.
No, yes. You see, in the days that when I had with the same woman thing like Shorty, well, he was Lord Shorty, he wasn't a Rash Shorty.
Yeah.
He had the ladies. The ladies used to come in the Calypso tent there. Because the kind of songs he used to sing, love making is an art, few of us master. When he's singing those kind of women, tent packed with women. Because he was like an idol for the women. Some women used to take off their underwear and throw it on stage.
Lord Shorty.
For Shorty, yeah.
Wow.
I witnessed that. I have photo. I will bring photos to put up here.
Please do.
Yeah,
Please
you will see
do.
all that and we can
Please
educate the
do.
young people.
Please do.
How things really change. Things really
change.
This is
It's
why.
amazing. Soca Parang. The inventor of Soca Parang. We have him sit down in the studio though.
Because it's interesting with this, right? Soca Parang. We and he went
Last year.
Yeah, last year. We went to Parang in Jersey. So Baron, because we didn't get to talk to him, but Baron is coming into my thing. All the grannies,
All the women.
all the grannies from that era, is just run up as like, yo,
Front of the stage.
this is like 40 years ago. He's singing the same tune and the song is hit like that.
Yeah.
Because with your song now, when you whine on me, I get cold sweat.
Yeah.
I was like,
Big tune.
No, just like,
Big
big tune. I play that song
Big
for
tune.
certain situations
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I played your song for certain situations before. So in my mind, I'm like, I typically like a little R&B and thing, but I don't know, the song is hit different.
Nah, it's different.
The song is hit different.
It's
Leston Paul. Like Leston.
Okay, but
You have to give Leston Paul credit for that music, and also Nani Wine, the biggest chutney soca.
Nani Wine.
Yeah, less than Paul. I give him credit. He had the biggest soca of all time.
What's your biggest song, Crazy?
Me? Well, you see, I did sing different categories. I sing parang soca. I sing social commentary. People say that my biggest song is In Time to Come. In 2020, In Time to Come, America will have a black president. I said that in 2000. And people want to know how I know that Barack Obama 9 years after. People said to me, oh, no, black man can't reach so far. In 2009, when Barack Obama won, all in Jamaica, they calling me to sing that.
Prophecy.
They want to know how I know that a black man would have been the president of the United States.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, see the wave.
No, well, you see what happened in 1999, right? Muhammad Ali, when they were talking about the history of who were the greatest, Muhammad Ali was the greatest boxer. And then they said, I look back, I say, look, 2000 coming, the new millennium. So I'm looking for something new. I say, America never had a black president. And that's how that song came about. Yeah. Where I start talking about the future. I even sometimes when I kicks in with that same song, when I go outside, I say, in time to come, America will have a female president. In time to come, Donald Trump will be living on the pavement. But that was wrong now. In time to come, the COVID-19 virus will just disappear. In time to come, Rowley and Kamala will have a love affair. When I said that, I fella say, what you going to do? You don't say that, Mama.
That'd be great. Hey, no, if that does happen, they got a new party.
Well, that's what the fella tell me. He say, why you want to say that? I say, because that's just a calypso. He say, you know why I vex with you? Because everything you say that's happened. Everything you say that's come
What's
true.
wrong with Rowley and Kamala? I mean, like, if they divorce, I get together after.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
They can make it happen. Make the country great again.
Rowley's a good-looking boy, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a man to me.
No, that is true. That's true.
Yeah, I understand.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he's a big man to me. It's Mr. Rowley. But yeah.
Yeah,
So how will you find we going? You find
I
out
love this family.
my brother must see him cussing right now.
Oh, yeah.
When he see this, so he just be vexed with me because he don't like how I just do interviews now. He find out they're too crazy.
Aye.
So I wanted to talk to him. His name is Julio.
Julio.
That's Julio behavior. Yeah. He going good.
Julio and all other people that find us a little bit too wild. As you can realize,
Because you could see this, you know.
We can guess.
We can
and guess again. We get legends. This is legends portion of the evening.
But they're talk to me nice now.
So you gotta call us Mr. Hee-Haw now. So if you want to figure out how to how we do this thing, you gotta go on our website called www.patreon.com/he_haw_, because you see it getting crazy now. It legit getting crazy.
Like
Julio. Your brother doing good. Your brother, I can really watch it now and say, what they say, hi wild. I can say this my grandfather. This my grandfather.
He mastered the jitsu.
This is master who are the
mastered the jitsu.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get another role models. The people who's bring on the show, I can say, I can take this from you because they tell me I wild and hyper now. So when I see you, it's like, this is it now. This is it.
Yeah. So in terms of your contribution for 24, because you're still in the Christmas soca parang season.
I have 5 new parang songs.
Really?
Yeah, I have I have one. I have a fellow named Famous. He's a calypsonian too. He came up with the idea. He said, "Look, boy, crazy. Use a man who invented this parang soca parang thing." He said, people they say Merry Christmas, but nobody never sing Happy Birthday Jesus. Nobody never do it. So that's the name of it. So Happy Birthday Jesus. Be crazy for Jesus when coming to Christmas. So I feel that song would last forever.
Yeah, the only artist I hear bringing back the spirit of Christmas, if that's even a thing, right? The spirit of Christmas is where children just feel that excitement for Christmas morning. Whether or not Santa Claus coming, because some children growing up in the ghetto where they hear about Santa Claus. Whether or not is the mainstream. Christmas is more about a me children. Christmas is more about...
It's a children thing too.
Yeah.
Children, they look forward to the gifts and, Christmas tree and all these things.
The only soca parang artist I know that I could think about in my life who was singing for children was you and maybe Baron to some extent.
Oh, yeah. They love Baron and Strong Boy.
So when you start to rock with Baron, like when you do your tours, you just do it mainly with like Baron, like your team is like, hey, Baron, we doing this again.
Yeah, Baron and myself, next week we go in Toronto.
So that's who you usually do your stuff with? Or like
No.
sometimes you just go on your own?
For the next week, no Scranton, myself going New York.
Jeez.
Yeah, we have an audience there, you know. People has come to see us every year because Scranton is very popular.
Yeah,
here.
he's a big
He's
one.
more popular than me because his songs, you know, like I want to play with your toy, and you have some nice ones, eh? No, you have some nice songs. Whoa! Scranton, my boy, I am a big Scranton fan. Baron too, and Marcia Miranda. We have a lot of good for Leon Caldero.
Because, you know, like international, not international, I don't want to say that, but like the one song that I don't like to hear around this time is, you know, the Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You know,
that everybody's playing.
Everybody's playing. And like, I was like, nah, that's my, well, you know, for us now, you say the bang, well, this Scranton, like, I didn't realize as a child how slack parang is it.
Well, yeah, boy.
I was like, yo, this is
Soca parang has some sauce in it.
it's very
Well, of late. When I started it, the thing was of Jesus and family. You know, when I started, the first Parang Soca was Maria. With the name of it, Parang Soca.
Yeah.
I took the role of Maria, you know, to have fun with family. That was my concept of how the Parang Soca should. And also put Jesus in your Christmas. Put Jesus in your Christmas this year. So most of my songs are based on Christmas with Jesus, children in the manger, you know, that type of thing.
I remember before you drop your bomb, because I know you have a bomb to drop. Hold it. I have one lyric to ask you about. My mommy rich, my daddy rich, and I drive in motor car.
Yeah. That's muchacha.
Yeah.
Well, look, I sing in Spanish. I don't know what the French are singing. Me muchacha, bese mucho bien. I don't know what the hell that is. Although my mother said it. But it's singing good.
Yeah.
The Trinidadians love it because I have to give credit to a fellow by the name of Ansel Ford. He died. You know, when I opened Chandelier Band in 1980.
okay.
He was the arranger and he did that music. You see that music in Muchacha? I give him credit. He put some bass lines and he did some things. He was a good keyboardist and a good bass player for Chandelier. I give him credit for that song.
Yeah.
If anybody else did arrange that, you would not get that quality of music.
But so you work with, do you still, it have like the producers back then I work with, or is like new producers now, like new arrangers now?
Well, most of the time I work with Leston Paul, who have the biggest soca of all time, which is hot. And the biggest chutney soca.
When I feeling hot.
I feeling, yes. You see that he did that for Arrow. He did that for Arrow. He did Cold Sweat. You see that talk. That is Leston Paul. He did Nani Wine. That the biggest chutney soca. He did all that music. So I give him credit for that.
So what does happen? Like you're gonna reach a point because you say you're gonna get back to the youth. And you probably have some youth man in any bedroom because you know it's a producer. It's like, let's put
right. Everything now is in the studio owned by you.
So it have any youth man that you'll be like, hey, I like how this straight I'm going. Youth man, shut your mouth. Give me the mic. Let me just sing the song.
Yes, they have a lot of youths now. Have Kyle Phillips. Kyle Phillips is a young, just like you. You all resemble a good-looking boy. You know?
I'll take it.
Yeah. He's very promising. He's the future. You have a lot of good young producers right now.
Yeah.
You remember that fast song I sing just now there?
Yeah.
He wanted to do that song with me because he wanted to shock people that most of the people who sing in that kind of fast music, it's mostly the young people. So to see a man named Ayong who is 81 years of age singing a song like that is a shocking thing. Maybe we could change here. People will say that fella is 81 years and you could sing that fast song.
You know, it upstaging, and this is by no means to upstage is the legend Shadow. Right? When Shadow come out and he win
he win this thing. What was the name of that song?
Wave it.
Yeah, wave it. Do your thing. I'm missing it. I'm my friend. We went all over. As soon as Carnival finished, we used to, one time, we hit the Grenada first and we keep going up the islands.
I didn't know Shadow was so big.
That don't happen again. That is why I want to put back Calypso in the forefront.
Yeah.
Because before I leave here, I'm going to sing that song for people. People who want to hear that song, God first, family after. Right now, Calypso is down right now. When I say down, it wouldn't die. But we need, Calypso want a revival. Because after, about 30 years ago, after Carnival, is Sparrow, me, Juke, Stalin, we heading for Bureau. That will happen again. So I am trying to bring the ear.
Cause okay, internationally, calypso, like for some reason, Harry Belafonte is getting
that's
all the
man.
shine.
so he get the shine for that now, but like I find all you not get overlooked, but it's like when you think calypso, you thinking about 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Well,
Yeah. 6
but
foot,
like,
Mr.
but
Banana.
all you don't get that now, like. Because you go, hey, that's Harry Belafonte, and his music getting sample and his thing whatever. But I'm not hearing your music or this one music getting sample in rap songs 20 years later. You catch what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
How come he get the play, but like all you who from the country that invent the art form, whatever, didn't get the international fans and international craze?
Because he was out there with Nat King Cole and Sidney Poitier.
Oh, okay.
He was out there in the midst of these big stars at that time.
Hollywood.
He and Sidney Poitier was so that Sidney Poitier was a big star.
Right.
So he was there. He had those people
network.
Nat King Cole. He's aligned with Nat King Cole.
Damn.
So he had that. Yes, that is why that That is why that became popular.
And that because that became the calypso song, and it wasn't a Trinidadian. But then we hear don't listen to that. We don't listen to it. I like the song, but I mean the top. And then we talk.
Like sometime down in the future, you hear Ansem Douglas, Who Let the Dogs Out.
Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah. I remember that as a child. We remember we was in primary school, and then we hear the Bahamian, the Bahamian.
But that was the Bahamian took it and make it. Yeah.
On Disney Channel, I think it was playing. Bahamian.
Their version.
Yeah, that's what.
Not only that, Disneyland ticket too.
Yeah.
Disneyland ticket, but Ansem Douglas didn't get any sort of money.
Dang.
Is those fellas,
The
Bahamian.
And that's if they
So
get
they hijacked the man tune.
Well, no, they paid him off.
Oh, they pay him off.
But then he didn't know what he had gold in his hand.
Yeah.
A lot of men here, it's happened to Colin Lucas too. Look at Dollar Wine.
Yeah.
You go ask, you interview, you should bring Colin Lucas here.
Okay. We'll try to
Get him because he
close to the family.
Yeah, Colin Lucas, because ask him about Dollar Wine. If somebody get all the money.
No, because Dollar Wine, I should talk to him when he comes. But Dollar Wine is the precursor to, dagger. It's Dollar Wine.
Yeah.
All the dagger and all the thing, whatever that Jamaicans come after and do.
Oh,
that was
like the percussion.
Dollar. All them dagger and songs, that was a trend during like the 2010s or whatever. That start from the Dollar Wine. And he don't get the credit for it now. So
Sorry. I didn't want to cut you off. Has there
we wrote that. Now you go.
Yeah, has there ever been some sort of, I don't know, resolution to songmen and artists not getting the accolades in life?
Yeah. Songmen, like Byron Lee.
Yeah.
I learned from him here. You see, song system and thing. He was the master in that. For your band to sound good, he will go on that board and know what to do to have every instrument. Sometimes a songman go in a venue and the acoustics not good. Sometimes you see how this roof is.
Yeah.
Sometimes the song go up there and you get lost. So it have men who is Byron Lee was my number one. But it have good men like a fellow by the name of Eric Miko. He's a good songman too. And then Bobby Kwan. It have some
Yeah. I really, this is my take. I think it is really the onus is on the youths and them to really praise the older ones now. You know, even though the older ones trying to reach out to the youths don't give the older heads a little bit of acknowledgement and praise for like the kind of all they walk so that the youths could run.
The one I would say it have two, like 2 or 3 years from the young, lyrical.
Lyrical, yeah.
Well, let me tell you about lyrical. No, let me tell you why I love lyrical too. And I always remember him. Yeah, they asked him.
I doing this video.
They asked lyrical on an interview, right? Who is his favorite and the best artist he think and I thought he might have said, well, Marshall or you say them. He said, I love Crazy. He said, I am his lyrical. Say that. So that would stay with me.
Authentic.
Yeah, he said because there's a band all my songs like Paul, Your Mother Has Arrived and all that. He said the band all Crazy song and that used to get popular.
Because to me, I always said this, I like calypso more than soca.
Serious.
I like Calypso
The
more than
story,
soca.
the storytelling
The storytelling.
aspect. Yeah,
the-
storytelling.
The political.
Yeah,
Because the precursor to even you, I don't want we still in colonial Trinidad. Is that we're not independent yet? Slavery probably we know they abolished.
The 50s
Yes.
and 60s.
Nah, before I don't want
Talking about
1890s, 1900s,
the 1800s.
We don't hear anything about those folks, the original calypsonians. You catch what I'm saying? And them was the ones talking real reckless against the colonial powers, against the queen, against whoever. We don't ever hear about these stories.
orators.
Yeah. His storytelling about, hey, look what going on, the queen doing this.
Yeah,
like, you remember when they was talking back and when
Philip, my dear.
Nice Sparrow. Yeah.
when they was calling Calypso the Black Man newspaper, because that's how he was finding out what going on in the country. They was coming on stage and already talking
Social commentary.
Yeah. We don't get, I don't know anything. You ought to be lucky if you listen to the radio and hear one of those.
No, that has been lost completely.
Like it have a big disconnect.
But again, as a pioneer, stalwart, entertainer from beginning of the
Yeah, well, 57 years ago.
50 something years.
I started off with Mano Maslin.
Yeah.
I started off with a brass band. Maybe I might have been the first artist ever sing, because in those days, like in 1966, 1965, the brass bands, they didn't have no singers in it.
So they just brass.
It's just brass. The brass used to play what the singer used to do.
Yeah.
Mano Maslin called me. He said, Crazy, I want you to come and sing Sparrow songs, because Sparrow songs was popular at the time. And I used to sing all Sparrow songs with the band.
Like a cover artist, that kind of.
I didn't have my original material as yet.
And then you wrote all of your stuff.
Yeah, well, I did most of my thing, but I used to work with a fellow named Winsford Joker Devines, one of the greatest calypso writers that we ever had. He used to send ideas. Yeah, he used to send ideas to me, and what he would do is send lyrics. He was very good in lyrics and melody. But he used to send lyrics to me, and I used to put the melody. You know, he might send you in time to come. I put in time to come, America will have a black president. I put the melody, but he was very good at lyric. He was a lyrical genius.
Yeah. What's the worst song you ever sing?
Worst song I ever sing is Penelope. Yeah, a song.
It's like,
I got the idea. No, I got the idea from a gas station. It runs second for the road match.
Okay.
They was looking for a female woman to work in the gas station. So they couldn't get no female who wouldn't apply for the job. So I told the fella, if you can't get a woman, take a man, you know. Okay. No, I just no. And I say, I stupid me go and sing it, and the song becomes so popular, you know. If you can't get a woman, you know, and people is going for it.
Okay.
And then had a lot of people was behind me now, because they find I was a good looking fella and I had long hair.
When you say people, they're talking about the letters community, the LG.
No, so there was like, wait, not crazy. He might be
on that side.
They thought I was kind of funny.
Oh, it's what was coming out.
Oh, shucks. So, and it come to money, it come to the road match.
All that support again.
I got a lot of support, boy.
Wow.
People was liking me. Fellas was liking me.
Fellas, it's not a kind of life. It's gas station. It's gas.
Yes, gas you was talking about.
So that's one of the worst Penelope. I'll never sing it after that.
Okay.
I'll never sing it. And it runs second. That year, Blue Boy won the road match. Super. And because I was aiming for road match.
Yeah.
Because some of the funny boys and them was pushing it for road match. Yeah, because Carnival Day was playing.
This was before it had music trucks.
No, it had music trucks. It had music trucks.
Where it was live bands on the trucks, or it was just like how it is now?
Song system.
Song system. Most of the song system bands were playing it.
Okay.
But it got the music, less than Paul again.
Yeah.
The music was so contagious. The music had a nice vibes in it.
So people just run with it.
Yeah. Because most of the groovy soca you're hearing right now, like from Barbados, the Red Boys, all that music, like from Farmer Nappy, is that less than Paul thing they're doing, you know.
Really?
And there's not rendition of his stuff.
They learn from Leston Paul. Leston Paul learned from Ed Watson and Adi Koto. That's when I started. These are the men I started with.
Okay.
Adi Koto was a man who did shadow. He make shadow.
Right.
See shadow bass one?
Yeah.
That's Adi Koto, like Ronnie McIntosh's father. It's
second generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Ronnie McIntosh was great in his own regard.
He won the road. He won the Monarch twice.
Yeah, he was an entertainer.
And he's still good. He's still performing all about. And
Really?
we went to Jamaica just recently, And Ronnie had them going. You know, you have the only jiggling and Ronnie had them going.
You know, because we had to get Ronnie on the show, is it donkey?
You had to get Ronnie on the show.
Donkey.
I have a picture of me and a child doing it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was this.
You got to bring Ronnie here. Yeah.
But so how? Because you say you was smoking like 75 joints or whatever.
What do you mean?
How you managed to avoid the crack epidemic? Because people was getting pick up.
I tried crack too.
Jeez.
Yeah, I tried that.
And how it didn't pick you up?
When we do, because that's crazy, right? And these things are crazy, right? And so when I taste the crack, in those days, you had to put it in a straw.
Shit.
Yeah, and when I think that, I say, boy, I done crazy already. What are you doing this for? You know?
But you didn't end up like having the strong.
I end up with 3 fellas in a room thinking, one of the fellas take a pull and he fall down for me hard. And the other fella just take up the thing and he take a pull too. I say, a man fall down for me hard there. You know what I mean? It's serious thing. He don't care about the way fall down for me hard. He want the pull.
And you was like, nah.
Yeah, I said that this is not for me, boy. I said this thing is too crazy.
And what make you like tone down from smoking?
Because I went out, you know who after tubs or marijuana, after tank a fella by the name of in a temple, a Hindu temple in Joyce Road in Chaguanas.
Okay.
Christian that anger, they call him Baba. Is he? I went to him with Brother Marvin. You know, Brother Marvin sang a song named Jahaji Bai.
Yeah, right.
I produced that, right?
Okay.
He composed the song, but I produced it. Yeah.
Brother,
and I went down carry him down with them. And that man, Bad Baba, he prayed for me. He carried me in front of Kali and whoever it was.
One of them.
And he stopped me just so I stopped smoking.
And you just...
I never smoked after that.
Sure.
I used to drink. I was also a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
You ever see a man lying down on the rum shop sleeping?
Yeah, that was...
He came here. I was sleeping with the mouth open so.
But okay, what was the alcohol then? Because you know now it's punching
the rum choice.
Yeah, was it rum? Because it had to be rum.
Or was it boys?
Yeah, rum. In those days with a rum named Jack Hammer. Yeah, when they take that, yeah.
Your pulse.
So and it stops selling like the Angostura was making it or
no, I did not know Angostura. Who it was?
Shit.
Yeah.
This was a rough, rugged era in Trinidad.
Yeah. It was.
So it didn't have House Angostura, it didn't have Fernandez. It had Fernandez.
Fernandez.
It had Fernandez.
That was it.
Black label.
Fernandez was before things. And
remember when House Angostura went and buy it and so like it was Fernandez went to the distillery. I used to live up the hill from the distillery, so we used to smell the We used to smell the thing. And it was Jack Hammer.
It's who?
It was Jack Hammer. So you drink now still or no?
No, I don't drink again. I can't drink again.
Crap.
When you reach my age, it's that certain things you have to stop doing.
Yeah.
I said, look, I said sugar. I done with sugar. It have certain things. If you want to make 100, you have to stop doing certain things when you reach like 80. There are 20 more years to go. You have to stop eating and doing certain things.
So what is the things that you cut out with eating?
Well, the sugar.
Sugar.
Well, sometimes that is it a little flour. Sometimes a little pepper. But mostly like fruits, you know?
Okay.
My belly was all over there. What I used to tell people, you have to have belly till you feel. But
Remember, I'm sure you will forget this. Remember, at that time, it had like a Christmas village in Port of Spain. It had men in purple and come and give you a flyer. You might need to remember that was like 2-3 years ago. I was one of you fellas. So I tell you, I have a picture of taking a flyer.
Nice, man,
with the black Jesus.
Yeah.
Right. So then, because I remember you with the big belly, I know you just...
Look at this.
You come and has no very little
it's just
flour, very little sugar.
Just that and lifestyle.
This is what I'm singing about next year.
Okay.
I am singing about there is the same song I tell you when we closing. After the people got to hear this song. Families in Trinidad, some of them, we have to have a reunion. Yeah. If families got a reunion, all of world wars and they could stop. Because you know what? We don't have any world a reunion day with families. They say this one in Middle East fighting and that one fighting. No family reunion, families running. So that we have to give them our message before we leave. Because I know people is going to love this song and bring families together, you know?
Because
I mean, we get whatever time we get with the legend. We good. We happy. So you want to introduce this song, right? But we had to get a little song track for the... Or you want to do a cappella?
No, just so. No, the whole idea of the song. And this is the song I will be singing when they say Calypso next year. this is a song I'll be singing in the Calypso tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which calypso tent you'll be singing in?
I started off in 1972. I started off with the original, with Sparrow, Shorty, Kitchener, Rose, I started there. But right now I'm with the classic Rousseau tent. Because people don't go Calypso tents again.
Yeah.
Calypso people, Calypsonians singing to empty chairs. So we're trying to help that. We're trying to bring back that. A Calypso like this could bring back people in the Calypso.
Like, the culture of Trinidad and Tobago, right? You see it pass through traditional.
Oh yeah, 6 generations.
6 generations.
6 generations. Yeah.
Right. So you might be one of the best people to say. What is are you concerned with the future, or you think everything?
I'm concerned with the future.
Yeah.
I am concerned with the future of the with the youth and thing now.
Yeah.
Because they have to start, the youth and them have to start knowing the history. Some of them doing they just right now. Long ago when we composing songs, we if you can't play guitar, you don't. Now it's different. We used to get a chord structure like Merchant. You ever heard Merchant?
Yeah.
I've heard about
He one of the greatest composers.
Yeah.
We used to have a guitar and you find a chord structure to write a song. You find a chord structure like a 4-chord structure or a 3-chord structure, or 2-chord, and you build a melody on that. No, right now the thing is you go in a studio and a fella put on a rhythm, and you just put words on it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
No artistry.
No, yeah. That is how is how it goes now. Yeah.
So that is basically a problem where men are really becoming artisans of the music.
Yeah. But Beyonce, all of them is talk about it. Buju Banton talk about it recently.
Yeah.
Talk about the state of the music and how fellas compose it.
And different. They don't actually know music. They don't
know music.
Yeah.
Look, watch me. If I bring a rhythm for you, I have rhythm soon. You could just put yes on a jam, and they play that whole day on the radio, and it will become a hit. You could write a song right now.
Yeah.
He was making that joke about that.
He was making that joke that we wanted to prove that is a fact. So the two of us was going to come out with an album, and we can't play music.
We Lisa the Apostles.
Are we trying to? Are you showing that? Oh, they like so much chippiness. We going to make an album purposely and for that purpose, and they going to reach further than men taking this craft seriously.
Because they ain't taking it serious.
They don't take it seriously.
Yeah. You can't come in. You can't reach our studio. Make a song. Right? Everybody in the studio are wrong. And nobody can tell you, hey, fix this part or no feedback.
This night.
Everybody's boy.
No, but it have some like Leston Paul. Sometimes here and like Ibo Joseph and South. Sometimes if you go and you have some of your lyrics need fixing, them as old school. They will help you and say, now we put lines there. Say something, like the younger fellas, they might just say that good.
Take your money and nice it.
Yeah, that good. That's me. Text 55.
55, yeah.
But mind you, I don't want to punk the young fellas. I love them, I want to see them go good.
Yeah.
Because we have some young fellas that coming up now, like Aaron Duncan and Kess, and those fellas.
Kess young, not real white.
Well, people say call me Kess father.
Oh,
because
it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Once it's not like a sugar,
I'll be on the same look, very same feet here, be on the same feet here.
Oh, cool.
And whenever you see me, just come and hug me up. Marshall and them too, when they see me, just kiss me. Because because I come like the Godfather then.
Basically.
As the first man started running up and down the stage.
So okay.
Yeah.
So, we have how much?
About that
3 minutes? Okay.
3 minutes, yeah.
So right. Where you gonna be performing next? Where you gonna we probably show
next week we'll be going to Toronto.
Right.
The banquet in the Mirage Banquet Center, me and Baron.
Right.
The next weekend we in Queens with Strunter.
Right.
And I have a lot of little things in Trinidad. And I also go in the Blind Institute. I go to the elderly homes. I go to see this. When I go in the elderly homes, they love this.
The rosary.
Well, but with some of the 93-year-olds, sometimes I hold them, when I hold them and I hug them up and I jam the Jesus on them, They love it. They love it. I just make them feel good. Yeah.
Someone get their granddad.
That all you got to pick off that.
No, we never.
I say nothing wrong.
You ain't say nothing wrong.
No, I find it funny because these things I be saying that people is be like that. We don't cut none off this show.
We don't cut nothing.
That nobody had we responsible to.
Yeah.
We go and call him in the morning.
We got Ghostbusters.
Right.
I read for you.
Your final words.
Yeah.
Right? You have the stage. You give the people at Trinidad and Tobago your final words.
Yeah, man. My final words is, boy, I want Trinidad. I always have on a piece of red, a piece of white, and a black. I believe in my Trinidad and Tobago. All I want us to do now is to get this country back together. I just go up Mount St. Benedict. When he say I go up there, I start praying. I say, oh Lord, the crime. Oh, let us try and cool down the crime. That is one of my big things. And the youths, the youths. I want to see the youths progress in sports. We have a lot of sports. We have a lot of instead of lining on the block. Nothing wrong with that little thing. But lining on the block all the time and following bad company. Yeah. And then as a man I believe in the Almighty. I want to be remembered as a man who believes in the Almighty and helping people.
Absolutely.
Going to schools because right now in these times, I just pass by those schools and move out sometime and go to the principal office and whoever change I have, I leave it and see look if all they could give because they have cafeterias there, buy something for the children. Crazy. They just do that.
Yeah.
So that is how I want to be remembered, helping people.
Okay.
Okay.
Big dog.
So, Uncle, TUCO, I hope, you make to the triple digits. If you can make the triple digits, that would be good.
I feel like we make it. Something
Yes,
telling me,
We coming that way for sure.
We could
we
coming
coming.
For the when they make the century, you make
We
the
coming.
We come.
Yeah, I'm only 19 years to
more.
fly.
Yeah.
19 years
Trust me, we found out the hard way. Yesterday I was 18, and then
How you was 18?
yesterday I was 18. Now I was 30. Now I was 36.
Yeah, we
So it's like
now.
it feels like it's
more
go
like
wild.
this, well, you about what?
Same
Same
age.
30s.
Same age.
Oh, all your both say nice.
Yeah.
Same age. So like hopefully you make the 100.
Yeah. I feel
And hopefully we get again for like more time this time. And
We had to hear a piece of that song before.
Yeah, and we are like
this family. You see, I'm trying to get families together. Also, the world. I want the world people who are in charge of the world things. The
leaders.
World leaders. They call them. I would like them to let us have a family day. Let us have a reunion day for all families to stop all them wars in the Middle East. I feel like the solution. We never had a day, like we say that we're having a reunion day for all families. In Trinidad too, we need to get families together. I'm trying to arrange a reunion concert with different families, I think, to get families. So I did this song, this will be my main song. Give them a thing, family is life, family is love, family is living, is the first gift that God gave to man from the very beginning. Is a chain of love and of strength and of power that keeps bonding us together, regardless of where you're from. Family is always welcome, but some families, until death, they live their life separate. All along life journey, dwelling in darkness and hate. No love sharing among each other, just a total disregard. That is nothing more than a hazard. And without family, the life does just get more hard. My God, it's so sad, so sad. Every day people asking me, crazy how you living so long. I just tell them, follow me along. Me and all my family is one. Crazy what it is you're eating that have you so healthy and strong. I just tell them, follow me along. Me and all my family is one. Love keep me alive, help me to survive is the reason why I was born. I was branded with a signature that derived from the name Ayong. But some families don't live good at all. It's a dog thing with them. It's pure hate and venom they spewing, wishing each other lives could end. Preachers preaching behind their pulpits, preachers preaching behind their pulpits. Conscious music has the same lyrics. They all said love is the key. That is why God first and then family. I'm sure you will agree with me. See? Waiting. Yeah, man. That is, yeah, man. That is we all, man. That is what. It's the first time anybody ever heard it. This is the
we breaking songs here. We breaking songs.
That's our premiere.
Patreon.
Yeah, I believe this will be one of the big calypsos for next year.
Yeah,
that's my belief.
But that's a strong lyrical slanted.
So
we definitely looking out for something like that in the future. All right. $3, $5. We need a little assistance on the Patreon, right? Just remember that.
$5 underscore.
So, as I said, right, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. All right? Just remember to do good every time and good will follow. All right? We out.
crazy.
Sensational.
You had to get them all madness before you go. I can have something. You gotta get everything so.
Mr. Bazzy's got a lair. Toolman brings the heat. Two hearts never beat. Stories wild and free, from A to Z. Laughs and lessons told, in voices brave and bold. Hee-ho, don't you see? Talking wild and free. Mr. Bazzy leads the way. Toolman shines today. Tales of tricks and jokes, stories of regular folks. Every word a playful tune, under the podcast moon. Tune in night or day, laugh your cares away with Bazzy Toolman 2. We've got stories just for you, from dawn to the dusk, giving life some joyous rust. Join our lively spree, hee-haw, fancy free.